We've got a big week coming up. We have some company coming.
We do.
Yep, and we're going to try to scope out a few places to go snorkeling. The water's pretty cold. What was it today?
Like 67 was the high. It was between 65 and 67, depending upon where we went. We're driving.
When we crossed over from Marco Island, it got up to 72, 73 degrees, and we thought, all right, it's going to come up. We're going to be able to get in the water, but it's too cold to get in it right now. And we haven't been able to get to a shallow spot to put on the wetsuits.
Yeah, but we're still here at the Opal Key Resort and Marina.
Yeah, we've
been. Last night we went out to the Marquesas Key. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure.
People pronounce it different ways. It's about 20 miles out.
Yeah, so we went out there for the night, and guess what?
What?
Are you going to tell them?
Oh, hey, we're making progress. We're heading in the right direction.
Yes, we caught some fish.
We did catch some fish. Before we left, we went over to the bait shop and got some frozen squid strips, and we got a
chum bag.
But we didn't use a chum block. Yeah, it's still frozen in there. So we didn't really get to fish where we wanted to. The place that we wanted to fish, it was too far. That anchorage was too far from land to take the dogs to go pee in. And once we dropped anchor, we wanted to stay there for the night. We didn't want to be moving anchors around.
Yeah, most of those islands are just full of the mangroves, and so it's very hard to find a dog a place to go to shore. So we had to pull our anchor, and we went to just a normal anchorage where we could go on shore.
Yeah. So the water wasn't deep enough is what the problem was for what we really wanted to fish. But we did catch, I think we both caught 3. She says there's a 4th one in there that I don't remember.
No, I caught one more than he did.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But so right off the bat, we throw that squid out there and get a bite. I pull it in, and I'm thinking, man, I got me a dolphin fish. I got me something, and it's a damn catfish.
Saltwater catfish.
That's what we've been catching our whole life.
Right.
It was like I finally got one.
Back
oh man!
To pond fishing
I didn't know
Oklahoma.
catfish grew out or
Were
lived
saltwater?
out. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I did.
Yeah, he was a little bitty sucker though.
We caught some of those, and we caught some mutton snapper. But I think they're a little smaller than regulation, so we let them go instead of trying to clean them and eat them.
Yeah, because it really wasn't our fishing trip. That was just kind of our side note before we were going to go fishing today. But the winds kicked up and we had to come on back.
Yeah.
So, but the good thing is we have caught some fish.
We have caught fish.
We're headed in the right direction. Yeah. So we left here yesterday morning. It was 20 miles. And we just skirted the coast about 8-9 miles an hour, and it was a beautiful ride out there. We had no problems. We get there and we drop anchor, like I said, and we took the dogs in, took them to go pee in the beach. We were expecting like a beach that you think of a beach, but this was an unclean beach. It had I thought it was dead coral. You thought it was sponge at first.
Yeah, but I thought there was some sponge, but there was a lot of dead coral of all different kinds, some sea fans.
It just covered the whole beach.
Yeah, it was kind of sad, but I guess maybe that's occurring naturally.
Yeah, if anybody
knows,
if anybody knows that that's a natural occurring event or if that's due to pollution or something. But you'll see in the video there, it just goes on for a mile. It just covers the entire beach.
JoJo thought it was like a nice, tasty treat.
And I did learn something that when the dog's pooping on the beach full of those dead coral, you really got to watch where they poop because you can't find it.
So
it all looks the same.
I was like right there to pick it up when I was there.
Well, one was pooping, so I went to clean that one up, and I noticed the other one was pooping when I walked over there. I searched for 10 minutes for that damn thing. What do you think, Molly? What about you, Joe? Hey, what do you think? Huh? What? Oh, I know. Woo! Contain that excitement. We're cleaning up poop on deserted beaches.
Yeah. You know, it is harder to travel with dogs, but we do enjoy them. And they're very loving. And we're glad we have them with us, but sometimes we're just like, we didn't have the dogs with us, or if they used their little grass mat, we would have really caught
pros
some
and
fish,
cons. I love having them, but there's so many things that we could do if we didn't have them.
Yeah, so one of my friends from high school was going to come and see me. She was going to fly in with her husband, which I haven't met. And anyway, they were coming in with another couple, and their couple friend had a migraine, so they decided not to travel. So she didn't get to come in. I didn't get to see her, but maybe another time.
Yeah, we were looking forward to that.
And next week we have somebody coming into town that's going to stay a couple of days with us. So I don't think they're want to be on camera. So
we're going to try to get them out and get them seasick.
No, we're not.
We're not. Well, I hope they don't get seasick.
Do you want them seasick
no,
on the boat?
No, I don't.
I know I don't.
But we're going to take them out and try to. Right here in the same marina is the Parasail company that also takes people scuba diving and snorkeling.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go talk to them about where would a good place to go for us amateurs to be able to get our boat in close.
Right. Even just a sandbar somewhere would be really ideal.
And there's some out here 2 or 3 miles out.
Yeah.
We passed several coming in.
We're hoping that they'll be nice enough to help us so that we can take our friends out for the day on the boat. And,
so we get there and we have a nice evening. The weather's perfect. We grill some steaks, and the sunset and the stars came out, and it was a beautiful night. We didn't have to run the heat or air. It was just a great night. We ran it for a little bit just to charge the batteries. But we got up this morning, and what had happened was we were sitting right where the water got shallow, and the tide was going out one way, and the wind was coming in another way, and the current was hitting that shallow bank, and it just really got to rocking pretty hard. And we weren't expecting that. And when we're out there, we don't have any cell phone service, so we can't get any weather updates.
Yeah.
We're still going off of 24-hour-old weather and praying that it holds. Well, unexpectedly the winds kicked up, so we just decided to come on back because it was so hard to get the dogs in. You had to, where you dropped anchor was literally about a mile. Would you say? Maybe not quite a mile.
Not a mile.
It was quite a ways though. Further than we're used to.
Maybe a half a mile. I mean, I don't think it was that bad. It's just that the beach, we had to really watch JoJo because she was thinking that dead coral stuff was a nice snack. So we had to really watch
we recommended, there was only, when we got there was only 2 other boats.
Yes.
And then right before sunset, a few sailboats came in and another cruiser. We think that they were probably coming back from the Tortugas and they were going to hold over there tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's 60 miles or whatever.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that's it. We've been here almost 2 weeks, and we've got a friend coming next week, and I don't know about you, but it's been fun, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go see new things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're here and we're staying here, but I'm ready to put it in the rearview mirror, and get going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, we'll be heading, when we head out, we'll do an anchorage or 2, and we think we might set sail somewhere around the Key Largo area to head into North Bimini. So if anybody's ever done that before and sees this video and like to comment, we would like some.
Yeah, what we're thinking about doing is leaving from Key Largo and following the currents north to Bimini. It's instead of it being about a 50-mile crossing, that'll make it about a 90-mile crossing. But there's really no point going from Key Largo to Miami.
Right. Well, and the Gulf current, it will carry us upwards too, so we'll get a couple of current and extra miles an hour without having to increase our RPMs on our engine. So I think it will turn out well, and we're just we've got the permits back for the dogs, and we're trying to figure out exactly where we are going to go to get our COVID tests with our nasal swabs. Now, I've seen people videotape themselves with a nasal swab, so I am going to volunteer Dwight to be videoed.
A better one. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yes, those are the ones we have to do.
Oh
in the Bahamas.
My nose is already itching. So what we have to do is...
so we're going to videotape Dwight taking his COVID test.
Yeah. What we're going to do is what we have to do is we have to have a negative COVID test 72 hours prior to going to the Bahamas.
Right.
And our dogs have to be seen 48 hours prior to us arriving at the Bahamas. And then if you factor in the weather dictates everything. So, and then it's also getting a slip rental at North Bimini.
At North Bimini.
So there's a possibility we could get our COVID test and get our dogs ready, and then the weather window change and we can't go, and we have to go right back down and get another COVID test.
Yes, yes, and you
Yeah.
have to
And
apply for your
that's
health
probably
visa.
likely that's what's going to happen.
Right, and you have to apply for your health visa too with the Bahamian government, and after you get your COVID
Yeah.
results.
Oh, and you have to make an appointment to get those tests. You can't just walk in. So
Well,
we have
yeah.
to make an appointment to get a test,
So it's gonna-
72 hours before, and hope the weather holds to get to Bimini.
Basically, it's going to be kind of interesting,
Yeah.
and we hope we can organize
We'll work it out.
We've seen other people.
It's just another day in the life of living on a boat.
That's right.
It's always like that.
That's right.
We love it.
How's the weather? How are we going to get food today?
Yeah. Yeah, a case of water will fit in my backpack.
Yes. You need to go get a case of water from the Walgreens. and
The
it
scooter
did fit
doesn't like all that extra weight.
in. Right, right. I probably should have done it because I don't quite weigh as much as he does. So, but
But we're having a good time, and we made it through the windstorm and from last week, and the weather's good. I understand it's cold at home.
yeah.
Hope it warms up for
the
all you
stars
guys.
so beautiful out last night when we were out
Mm-hmm.
on the island.
Oh, we had a generator problem.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we did start the generator to charge our batteries so we can run our electric stuff. And it ran for about, I was asleep, but I heard it cut off. How long did it run? Just about 5 minutes?
Oh, maybe 3 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and then it cut
I
off.
said it sounded like it ran out of gas.
And I was like, oh, I had forgotten.
Well, no, you didn't say that at first. We didn't
Yeah.
know what it was.
Yeah, but I had forgotten that I turned off these valves. So, to which engine the generator was going to feed from.
Yeah.
So anyway, we
So
saw
we were
that.
up in the middle of the night in the engine compartment with flashlights trying to deal with that situation. But it's just another day in the life of living on a boat.
That's right.
So anyway, thank you all for watching. We will we're going to be here another week or so. If we get to go snorkeling and go off a sandbar, we'll put something out.
Yeah, I hope we get to see something. And I hope the water's warm enough to be
And
able
you
to
can probably see behind me how wavy this marina is. This is normal. This is 0 waves. The other night it was 3 or 4 footers. Whenever I stepped on that dog treat, or
Yeah.
that dog bone.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
crazy wind.
that was
It was
crazy.
coming straight at us.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, that was fun.
Anyway.
Fun now.
Yeah.
Fun to look back at.
Thank you.
Bye. See you guys next time.
On that magic ship we're on. Sail on, sailor, sail on. Sail on. Baby, we'll go like Christopher Columbus's scope. Like Ponce de Leon are going. Like Jacques Cousteau we go. Oh, baby, let's go.